Chinese EVs are cheap everywhere and hard to ignore, despite that a lot of Americans would rather steer clear of Chinese-made cars, whether it's concerns about quality, wanting to support local jobs, or just sticking to made in USA values. But the truth is there are still too many roadblocks. Most American-made EVs are just too expensive, too complicated, and packed with high-tech features that confuse almost everyone, mostly for people living on Social Security, retirement, or just stretching every dollar. But now a $13,795 Tesla Model 2, built locally, designed for simplicity, might change everything. Is this the EV we've all been waiting for, the one that finally ends the flood of cheap Chinese cars? We're about to break it all down: specs, leaks, and why this Model 2 could be a game share. But before we dive in, make sure you hit subscribe and smash that notification bell so you don't miss a single update. China's EV invasion, and how will it impact the market? China is rapidly taking over the global electric vehicle market, especially in the affordable segment. As of 2024, over 60% of all EVs sold worldwide are manufactured by Chinese brands, according to the International Energy Agency. At the forefront of this push is BYD, which officially overtook Tesla in global battery electric vehicle sales during the fourth quarter of 2023. In just 3 months, BYD delivered 526,000 electric vehicles compared to Tesla's 484,500. Chinese automakers have achieved this dominance by focusing on exactly what many American companies have overlooked: simple, practical, and affordable transportation. One of the most aggressive players in this race is the BYD Seagull, a compact EV priced at just $9,700 in China. Meanwhile, the US seems to be losing control over the kind of technology that once defined American innovation: affordable, user-friendly, and built to last. Instead of competing in this critical market segment, many EV brands have focused on expensive, high-tech vehicles packed with AI systems, touchscreens, and automated features that many drivers don't want or need, especially middle-aged and senior Americans. This demographic is being left behind, forced to choose between overly complex cars and foreign auto options they don't trust. Consumer sentiment is shifting rapidly, according to recent surveys by Pew Research and AAA. Recent surveys underscore a growing disconnect between the direction of the electric vehicle industry and the preferences of American consumers. According to a February 2025 AAA survey, only 13% of U.S. drivers express trust in self-driving vehicles, a modest increase from 9% the previous year. Notably, 61% of respondents reported being afraid to ride in autonomous vehicles, highlighting widespread apprehension. This skepticism is particularly pronounced among older demographics, who often favor vehicles with straightforward manual controls over complex digital interfaces. Additionally, a 2022 Pew Research Center study revealed that 75% of Americans over the age of 50 oppose the use of autonomous technology in passenger vehicles, citing concerns over safety and a desire for more stringent government regulation. These findings suggest that a significant portion of the American public remains wary of fully autonomous vehicles and the increasing digitization of driving experiences. Comment 1 if you think affordable and simple is what EVs should be all about, or comment 2 if you believe the focus should remain on high-tech AI-driven features. How is Elon Musk fighting back against the wave of cheap Chinese EVs? Elon Musk is striking back, and he's doing it with precision. The highly anticipated Tesla Model 2 has been spotted in the US with spy shots and leaked videos, and the timing couldn't be more perfect. The US government has just imposed massive tariff increases on Chinese imports, including electric vehicles, with rates shooting up to a staggering 145%. This puts intense pressure on Chinese EV makers like BYD Neo and Spang, who may be forced to raise prices by as much as $5,000 to $10,000 per vehicle to stay profitable. Meanwhile, Tesla is preparing to launch a low-cost electric sedan built in the U.S. or Mexico facilities that are not only exempt from these tariffs, but also qualify for American EV tax credits. Elon Musk's strategy is clear: get ahead of the wave and dominate the affordable EV market before Chinese competition gets blocked out. What makes the Model 2 so powerful is its laser focus on practicality. Unlike many futuristic EVs that resemble experimental prototypes or alien spacecraft, the Tesla Model 2 will take a more grounded approach. It will feature a streamlined sedan profile with a length of approximately 173 in, making it easy to park in standard U.S. garages and compact spaces. Its drag coefficient is expected to be around 0.23, enhancing both efficiency and range. The design language will emphasize clean lines, subtle curves, and 15 to 17 inches aerodynamic wheels, avoiding gimmicky aesthetics. This vehicle is built for the 90% of Americans who commute under 40 m a day and want something familiar, functional, and visually timeless. No wild doors, no oversized touch pads, just a practical modern design that fits right in on American roads, driveways, and lifestyles. Built with durability and efficiency at its core, the Model 2 is expected to last over 400,000 m thanks to its simplified electric architecture. That also means minimal maintenance of no oil changes, no spark plug replacements, and no complex transmission issues, which potentially saves owners over $1,200 a year. Operating costs are just as impressive, since you can charge the vehicle for under $5 and get over 350 miles of range, a fraction of what traditional gas cars require. Best of all, the Model 2 is built with real people in mind. It's perfect for seniors who want simplicity without stress, individuals on fixed incomes who need predictable costs, and young drivers like college students or recent graduates looking for something affordable and reliable. Singles will appreciate its independence and efficiency, while stay-at-home moms will love the practicality and peace of mind it brings. Elon Musk is making electric cars accessible to the masses, and the Tesla Model 2 might just be the car that changes everything. Is the Tesla Model 2 the practical EV America has been waiting for? Drop a Model 2 if you think it's the perfect fit. How can the Tesla Model 2 be the simplest yet most powerful EV built for everyday life? Everything about the Tesla Model 2 will be designed with local resilience and national reliability in mind. It is highly likely that 100% of the frame, chassis, and exterior panels will be made using American-sourced steel and aluminum, primarily from suppliers in Ohio, Pennsylvania, and Tennessee. This is expected to deliver exceptional crash safety with materials boasting tensile strengths above 550 megapascal, while also supporting thousands of U.S. manufacturing jobs. Internally, Tesla will source all critical systems such as semiconductors, wiring harnesses, suspension components, and circuit boards from North American suppliers. Semiconductors will come from fabs in Texas and Arizona, wiring and electronics from Mexico and the Midwest, ensuring supply chain stability and compliance with U.S. quality standards. This strategy will protect the vehicle from potential 145% tariffs on Chinese EV imports and eliminate risks from geopolitical disruptions. As a result, the Model 2 will fully qualify for the $7,500 federal EV tax credit under the Inflation Reduction Act's Made in America requirements. The Tesla Model 2 would be equipped with a water-cooled electric Motor engineered for durability, performance, and real-world reliability. Unlike the air-cooled motors used in most low-cost EVs, Tesla's water-cooled system uses a closed-loop liquid coolant to regulate temperature with up to 5 times greater efficiency. This allows the motor to operate at peak performance in extreme temperatures, whether it's minus 20 degrees Fahrenheit in Minnesota or 120 degrees Fahrenheit in Arizona. The result: no thermal throttling, no overheating on long road trips, and no power drop when climbing hills. The consistent cooling extends motor life by up to 30%, helping the car last over 400,000 m with minimal wear, perfect for fixed-income drivers who want long-term savings and fewer repairs. Beyond durability, this system also improves comfort. Liquid cooling eliminates the need for noisy fans, making the ride smoother and quieter, especially during hot weather or high loads. But that's not all. The Tesla Model 2 would come with high-grade electromagnetic shielding designed to protect its most vital components, such as the inverter, battery control unit, and charging circuits, from harmful electromagnetic interference (EMI) and radio frequency interference (RFI). These disturbances can come from lightning strikes, solar flares, power surges, or even dense electromagnetic environments like cities with heavy 5G infrastructure without proper shielding. EMI can disrupt or permanently damage an EV systems, causing everything from charging failures to total electronic shutdown. The Model 2 counters this with Faraday cage-like enclosures, shielded wiring, and circuit-level grounding, which is designed to meet or exceed ISO 7637-2 and CISPR 25 Class 3 standards. Tesla specifically reinforced the battery management system and motor control are the two areas most vulnerable to power spikes and voltage arcs during storms. This feature is especially valuable in lightning-prone areas like Florida, Texas, and the Midwest, where power surges can exceed 1,000 volts in a flash. While most EVs under $20,000 skip this protection, the Model 2 includes its standard in order to give drivers a car that's not just affordable but also durable. When it comes to range, the Model 2 stands far above expectations, with a projected driving range of 350 to 400 m per full charge. It would be integrated with solid-state battery technology, which provides 15% more energy density, 40% shorter charging times, and up to 10 years of usable battery life without significant degradation. By contrast, standard lithium-ion packs typically start showing 15 to 20% capacity loss after 5 years. Solid state also drastically reduces fire risk due to the absence of flammable liquid electrolytes, hence making it a safer, smarter long-term investment. The upcoming Tesla Model 2 will be built with everyday usability in mind, especially for drivers who don't want a rolling computer. Instead of relying on complex touchscreen menus, it will bring back physical tactile buttons for essential functions like climate control, headlights, defrost, mirror adjustments, and hazard lights. These buttons will be ergonomically placed within a 12 inches reach from the driver, with large backlit labels using at least 14-point font, perfect for seniors or anyone with limited vision. While a central screen will still be included, it will feature a minimalist interface with just 6 to 8 core icons, eliminating app clutter and buried menus. There will be no need for smartphone app facial recognition or user login just to start the car or adjust settings. There will be zero app dependency with the Tesla Model 2, since there is no required smartphone pairing, no biometric login, and no AI voice commands to deal with. You won't need to install a Tesla app or connect to Wi-Fi just to unlock or start the vehicle. No eye tracking cameras or facial recognition systems will be monitoring you. Instead, the car will feature a single physical start button, letting you Power up and drive in under 5 seconds. This streamlined process is especially beneficial for seniors and non-tech-savvy drivers who don't want to navigate complex digital steps. In fact, Tesla estimates that up to 42% of EV support calls involve software confusion or connectivity issues, all those problems that the Model 2 is designed to avoid entirely. With this car, you stay 100% in control without being overruled by a faceless algorithm or unexpected software update. However, for those who want a touch of smart assistance, the Tesla Model 2 will offer basic autopilot as an optional add-on not bundled into the base price. This package will include lane assist, adaptive cruise control, and auto park, all designed to assist rather than to control drivers. There won't be any forced monthly subscriptions, and Tesla will not remove features through surprise over-the-air updates. Instead, the Model 2 will maintain a consistent, static user interface that only changes with the owner's explicit approval. This approach is meant to eliminate tech-related confusion, especially for seniors or non-tech-savvy users who prefer stability over constant digital change. Which feature do you love the most in the Tesla Model 2? Comment motor if you value durability and performance. Drop no app if you prefer a simple, hassle-free driving experience, or comment battery if you're excited about longer-lasting range and safety. The Tesla Model may 2nd not be the fastest EV on the market nor the most high-tech, but it just might be the most reasonable choice for everyday Americans. It promises a rare combination of simplicity, durability, and affordability, all without relying on Chinese components or forcing drivers to adopt unwanted AI features. What we've seen so far comes from leaked images and early test sightings, not an official launch. If these details hold true, the Model 2 could become the go-to electric car for millions of people living on fixed incomes or just looking for practical, worry-free transportation. Is this the EV that finally stops the Chinese car invasion in its tracks? Let us know what you think. Heat.